Hey, what's up guys? My name is Liad Hossain. Welcome back to my data structure series. Today, I'm gonna talk about deletion from a single linked list. The previous two videos are extremely important for this video. If you haven't seen that video, check out the link in the description below. See that video first, then come to this video. Okay, without any delay, let's get started. We can delete a node from a single linked list in three ways. We can delete a node from beginning position, we can delete a node from the end position, we can delete a node from an internal position. First of all, we will see how can we delete a node from first position. So suppose we have a single linked list of three nodes, node A, node B, node C. We want to delete node from first position, so we want to delete node A. Okay, how can I delete the node A? For that, we have to change the direction of head, right? Because head is now pointing to the first node A. So if we delete the node A, then the first node will be node B, right? Then head should be pointing to the node B, right? So we will change the address of head. Okay, so we will give the address of node B into the head, so we will find this into the next pointer of node A. Okay, so then we will delete the node A. This link will be cancelled out. In this way we can delete a node from first position. Okay, so then delete from last position. We can delete a node from last positions in this single linked list. Node C is the last node, right? We have to delete this node. So if we delete this node, then the last node will be node B, right? The next pointer of the node B then will be null, right? So we will simply make the next pointer of the node B null, then we will delete the node C, right? Then this link will be cancelled out automatically. In this way we can delete a node from last position. So then next see how we can delete a node from an internal position. So in this single linked list, we want to delete a node from B, which is an internal position after node B and before node C. If we delete this node from our single linked list, then we have to link the node A with link C, right? So for that, we have to give the address of node C into the next pointer of node A, right? We will find it inside the next pointer of node B, right? After that, we will delete the node B. Then this link will be cancelled out. So in this way, you can delete a node from an internal position. So now we know that how you can delete from beginning, end, and internal position. Let's jump into the code now. So this was the code we have left in the previous video. We have seen three types of insertion function. We have seen the insert beginning, we have seen insert end, and we have also seen insert internal. We have also seen a traverse function, right? How we can traverse the single linked list. So now we will see the three types of deletion operation. For that, first of all, I will comment out three more lines. See out enter 5 to delete a node from beginning. Then enter 6 to delete a node from end. Then enter 7 to delete a node from an internal position. Okay, we have to give the conditions also. If we found these three types of options, we will call three types of function also. So first of all, if the option is 5, we will call sl dot delete begin function, beginning. Else if the option is 6, we will call delete end function. Else if the option is 7, we will call delete internal function, right? Now we have to make these three functions also. So first of all, we will make delete beginning function. This is a void type function. Okay, suppose we have three nodes in a single linked list. These are linked with each other, so this is null. Okay, so head should point this node, right? Okay, okay. So we want to delete a node from beginning position, right? We want to delete this node. So for that we have to change the direction of head. Head should be direct to this node. So for that we have to give the address of this node into the head. Okay, we will find this inside the next pointer of the first node, right? So we will give the address into this head. So then we will delete. First of all we have to check that if the linked list is empty or not, right? If the linked list is empty, then we have to do nothing, right? So for that we have to check head is null or not. If head is null, then the single linked list is empty, right? Then simply we have to return, we have to do. But if the single linked list is not empty, then we have to delete the node from first position, right? Because it contains at least one node. For that we have to make a temporary pointer which will contain head. First of all we have to delete this node. So for that, first of all we have to change the direction of head. Head should be pointing to the second node, right now. So we will go to the next node. We point it to the head. Okay, then we will simply the temporary pointer which is first node, right? So that's all the delete beginning function. Then we will see delete end function. Okay, suppose we want to delete a node from the last position, end position, right? So this is the node which is in the last position. We have to delete this. It is simple, right? Because we have to do nothing, just we have to do the next pointer of this node null, right? So for that we have to go through a loop. Firstly we have to go through a loop to find the last node, and we have to maintain a temporary pointer or previous pointer also to store this node also, because we have to make the next pointer of this node null. First of all, again we will check if the linked list is empty or not. But if the linked list is not null, then we will go through a loop to find the last node. So for that we will make a temporary pointer which will contain null. Then we will make a previous pointer also. First of all it will contain null. Okay, because no previous pointer is before head, right? So when we will find the last node, so we will find the last node when the next pointer of this node of the node is null, right? So we will go through a loop till we find the next pointer of a node is null, right? So this, if the next pointer of this node is not equals right null, we will go through a loop. So first of all we will store the pointer into a previous, then we will jump into the next one node. Okay, suppose in this state the previous pointer is null. What it means? It means that the single linked list contains one value. When we have declared it, we have given the value null into the previous pointer, right? So if the single linked list is null, then first node contains null in the next pointer. So these operations will be not done, right? So then the single list contains one value. So uh, if we want to delete the only single value, then we have to make head null only, right? So we have to check if the previous pointer is null or not. Then we will make head equals null. Then we will delete this node. Then simply return. But if the previous pointer is not null, then the single list contains at least two values or at least two nodes, right? So then what we will do? We will make the next pointer of the second last, which is previous, null, right? Because it will be the last node. Then when we will delete the last node, then the second last node will be the last node, right? Then we will delete the last node. That's all it is. Delete end function. Then we will do delete internal function. So to delete a node from an internal position, we have to first receive the value or receive the node which the user want to delete, right? So for that we will firstly command out a line to receive a node. Enter the value of a node you want to delete. Okay, we will receive it from user. First of all, if the single list is empty, right? If the single list is empty, then it contains nothing, right? So we have to do nothing. Then we will check it again. If the single list is empty, so we will simply print out that it is an invalid node. Then we will simply return. Okay. But if the single list is not empty, then we have to find the node which you want to delete, right? So for that we will make a temporary pointer first. We will see it contain head. Okay, then we will go through a loop till we get null. Then if we get the expected value, right? If we get the expected value of the node, so then we will break the loop. But if we don't get the expected value, then we will simply jump into the next. Suppose in this state temp is equals null or temp contains null. If temp contains null, this means that we have not found the node, right? So we will then simply print out that invalid node. So we will check it. If the temp is null, we will simply print out a command that is invalid node. Okay, then we will simply return. But if the temp is not null, then we have found the node that the user want to delete, right? Then we have to delete the node. First of all, the node can be in three position. It can be in the first position. If the node in the first position, then the temp will be equals to head, right? If the temp in the first position, then we will simply call the delete begin function which we have created. Further, if temp is head equals head, so we will simply call delete beginning function, right? Then we will simply return. Okay, then another condition is the node may be in the last position, then we will simply call the delete in function. So if the node in the last position, then the next pointer of the node contains null, right? So if the next pointer of the node contains null, then we will simply call delete in function. Okay, then we will return. But this two condition fails. If this two condition fails, then the node is in an internal position, right? Suppose we have these three nodes in a single linked list. Okay, this is null and this is head. Okay, so we want to delete this node. So for that, if we delete this node, we have to link this node with this node, right? So for that, we have to give the address of this node into the next pointer of this node. Okay, we will find the address inside the next pointer of this node, right? So first of all, we have to go through a loop to find the node. We have to also maintain a previous pointer which will point to this node. So we will maintain the previous pointer here. We will do this. In this, first of all, it will contain null. If we got the expected value, we will break the loop. If not, then we will store this node into the previous pointer. Then we will jump into the next node. Okay, in this state we will do the operations. First of all, we have to link the previous node and the next node, right? So we have to give the address of the next node into the next pointer of the previous node. We will find it inside the current node, right? Current node is 10. So we will give the address which is inside the next pointer of the current node, which is temp. We will give it into the next pointer of the previous node. Okay, then it will be the temp next. Then we will simply delete them. That's all. Let's see how many errors we get. Okay, let's run the code. Okay, so first of all we have to insert some nodes, right, to delete. Suppose we want to insert 2, 5, 4, 7, 6, these 5 nodes. Okay, 2, 5, 4, 7. So first of all we will insert at the beginning position, phase 1. We will insert 2, then we will insert at an internal position, phase 3. We will insert after 2. We will insert 5, phase 5. Then again we will insert at an internal position, phase 3. We will insert after 5. We will insert 4. Okay, let's check if the linked list is correct or not. Okay, 254, it is correct. Suppose we want to insert a value at the end. Now press 2. We want to insert 7. Okay, now let's check again. Okay, 2547, right, which is correct. We will again insert a node at the end. Okay, let's insert 6. So let's check again. Okay, this is 25476, which is correct. Now we will do the delete operation. First of all we want to delete a node from beginning position, so we have to press 5. So now let's check if the delete operation is happened or not. Check the linked list. Okay, this is 5476, 2 has gone. Okay, let's do the delete end function, which is by pressing 6, right? Okay, let's check again. Okay, 6 has gone. This is 547. Now we will do the operation of delete internal. Press 7. So we will delete 4. Okay, let's check again. Okay, this is 57. 4 has gone. Now we will delete 5 by delete internal function. Let's do it. So we will press 7. So we will delete 5. Okay, let's check again. Okay, now this contains 7, right? So all is fine. Now press 0 to exit. Okay, this was all for today. In the next video we will see double linked list and their operations also. So if you have any doubt or question, please ask me in the comment section. Till the next video, keep enjoying. Thank you for watching.